Oh man, they ran up behind me. Behind you. Behind you. Oh my god. Behind you, behind you. I was trying to get cards. Those dicks. Clearly trash. They are going to kill you. Everybody else left, so. I don't know where I died, so I don't know where there's loot. I'm being honest. Well, I mean, this match is pretty much over. There's no way I can do it. No. I can get a retail or flush. Oh, it says visit. If I get a both, it's a quest. I'll get right back to retail.
What did you say again?
I was just running over here for a quest, and then I'm gonna go back to retail.
Okay.
That's a long way away. That's crazy. Good, come on.
Where you were talking? Well, there's two other people where I'm at right now, so...
Oh, now they knocked me. Oh well. There was like 4 or 5. We knocked 2. There was 1 left. But now they're gonna res them.
How did you die?
There was a squad.
Okay.
And it killed our teammate. But we knocked 2 or 3 of them. And they were on the ground. And there was 1 left. But I think they're resing. Like reviving. Yeah, they're reviving. And the other person, I wasn't with them. So, I don't know how they died.
I don't have too much ammo left, so...
There was ammo laying on the ground. There's one, looks like right there. I'll get back and finish that. Oh god. It's radical bad. One more shot, you're done.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Nobody has bandages. What in the world?
Yeah, I really need help.
Is it like an apple tree? Jesus. Or something. Yikes. Even if you fall wrong, you're done.
Yeah, I know.
I know I
Anything
had a
could kill
bunch
me
of
right now.
bandages. I had a bunch of bandages on me, but I don't know if they're still laying there.
How far are you? You're like super far.
About 250. Let's see. There. Oh, you're not too far. It's about 170. If you see somebody there, you're done. If they took the bandages, looks like they didn't. Oh, take the bandages right there. Good save.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that nobody's around me. Wait,
Oh, right there, right there, right there. Good stuff. I take that blue, whatever. I'm gonna take that blue gun.
Yeah, there. I don't know if there's any weapons here. Like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
see anything. I just got one green sub just for now.
What, do you have a shotgun or anything?
Yeah, I just found one.
Alright.
Actually, it's gray, but it'll do till I find another. Let's get out of here. I'll take this golf cart. You wanna drive?
I guess.
I haven't noticed hardly any good loot,
What you said again?
like, this season at all.
Oh, you don't like it?
Like, I just haven't noticed much good loot
Oh, yeah.
at all.
I started to play Fortnite in 2020.
Yeah, I only played six. Last year. Beginning of last year.
Oh, you started at the beginning of last year?
Yeah. So, I didn't play the original ones.
Yeah, I think there's a chest over here. You can get it.
Wait. You want these balloons?
Nah, I don't need them.
There we go, we've been playing in Storm. I haven't even found any shield. Yeah, Storm circle went right back where we just came from.
Oh, yeah. I think we have to go to the circle.
fire down this hill. I don't see them though. I'll try to go around it. Except for I think it's exactly where we're going. Oh yeah, they're at the bottom of this hill.
Were there somebody here?
Yeah, I see a whole team. They're walking at the bottom of this hill. I'm going around it.
Did you got him? Yeah, or you didn't get him?
No, they didn't see me. Oh, they see me now. Oh my god.
They're probably gonna get you now.
Me.
Yeah, I knew they probably would.
They went around the whole mountain and come back.
Oh my god.
I was trying to hide so we wouldn't engage them.
Yeah.
Oh well. What happens if they fly to do it?
Where did you go? Back to lobby?
Are you getting off or are you going to play some more?
Oh, I'll play some more.
Okay. I mean, fill it still?
Yeah. What's your name?
Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, okay. That's my real name.
Dylan?
Yeah, that's my real name.
I got you. Yeah, Ash is my real name. So.
Where you from?
I'm living in South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Where are you from?
Florida.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm living at the beach.
You never been to the beach before?
No, I'm living at the beach.
Oh,
Here.
you're living at a beach?
Yeah, in South Carolina, yeah.
How's the beaches in South Carolina?
Hot. I've only lived here a couple months, but I mean, it's nice. I guess.
Where are you originally from?
Well, I lived in like the middle of North Carolina, and then I lived in the mountains of West Virginia for a really long time.
Wow. I used to live in Atlanta, but I moved back to Florida, though.
Nice. I've not been to Florida, but like twice.
Oh, you've been to Florida twice?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Orlando and I don't even remember the other time where we went because I was just passing by to go out of the country.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember where it was, honestly.
What is your accent? What is your, accent?
I don't know. I guess just southern, I don't know. I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, I could tell that, for me, that you sound like your country to me.
Yeah.
That you're a country girl, right?
Where do you want to go?
At this point, I have no idea. I'll just
Let's
put
go
it...
to retail.
Yeah. I just put it at whatever, because I just don't know where to land.
It's a daily quest if we get a retail.
Yeah.
Because I think you were with me in that other when I went to the other place, one of the other matches, so you'll get credit for it too. You should.
Like, I do pretty good, though. Like, I know how to shoot people. It's just like...
I just started playing again. I haven't played hardly any this year, like in several months until just the last couple of weeks. And that's why I'm just trying to to level to get the battle pass done.
So why wasn't you on for the rest of the year?
I just had a lot going on, and then I moved. Like I said, I kind of moved.
There's a lot of things in life that you're going through, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got it. I know
So
life could be hard.
busy, yeah.
No, life is not always about games and stuff. You know, you gotta worry about.
And a lot of the people that I was playing with, they got mad because I wasn't ever on anymore. And I was like, listen, dude, I'm going through big, real life stuff. This game was not on my mind at all. And
I mean, you're grateful that you're happy that you're on, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad I've been able to kind of.
You're still going through a lot of stuff still, or you're hanging in there?
Oh yeah, but it's. I don't know, it's complicated. It dies off, but I'm at least not living in it anymore. So it's it's better.
I'm not too happy having this account because this account I don't really like it really.
Why is that?
Because I had a different account on PlayStation and stuff, and I lost everything. I used to have like Naruto skins, and I used to have a lot of different other skins I used to have a lot of things.
Could you not combine them or connect them? Because it's crossplay, so usually you can combine the logins and still get your progress and your skins and stuff.
Yeah, but the only thing, my other PlayStation account got deleted, so I have.
So you lost everything. I got you.
Yeah, I'm just not happy about it. But I don't know my Fortnite login to my other account, so I don't know it. I know what my Fortnite name was, but I didn't know to log in, the information. People said that I could contact, the people who owns this game. Yeah. Do you think they will try to see if they could get it back from me, or you think they can't?
I don't know if it was deleted. I mean, but if you have the information, maybe.
The count is still up. It says that it's not deleted.
Oh my god. How was this person trash with a legendary scope rifle in their inventory? Wow.
So a lot of people was being disrespectful over you. That's why you haven't been on, or it's just
no, it was more or less just life stuff. But when I did get back on, a lot of the people that I had used to play with, they were giving me a hard time because, I mean, just a couple weeks I was at a level 0, and then the new season happened, and everybody started over anyway, so I just don't play with them anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's more to life than that.
Yeah, you don't need people like that saying why you're never on. It's just.
It's how about be respectful of what people go through?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. They probably want to know what happened to you, but it's just
No, it wasn't more or less that. It was more. I don't know, they were just so into the game, they just didn't want to play anymore because they
You
only
know,
want to
there's
play with
some
people
people
that's on
out
all the
there
time.
plays Fortnite all the time, every single
Yeah, that's
day,
some of these
and
people are
after
like
that,
that. Like they don't
they
work
don't come
and
back.
well,
Like they
it's kind of
forget
like how
all
these
about it.
people were. They want to play all the time. Like the one guy doesn't have a job or nothing, so he plays all the time, and so he only wants to play with people that also play all the time. And I just wasn't that person, so I quit playing with them.
There's people that does play games all the time, and after that, when they get a life or a job, you know, when they get married or whatever, they don't have time to play games much.
Exactly. Exactly. But things change. I thought I got this quest. Okay, I did. Travel distance in the storm. Destroy structures using the minigun. What is the minigun? Is there one called the minigun? I wonder what it counts as destroy structures. Like blow up a building. Does this count? Nope. Well, I don't know what the minigun is. I'm going to check the school football game.
Are you married or anything?
No.
I thought you were.
It's complicated. No, I mean, I was, yes.
Then what happened?
He just turned out to not be a very nice person.
Okay. So you just don't have nobody right now?
I had to go stay with my parents. And of course,
Wow.
I have kids, so I have them. So, but other than that, no.
So you're like a single mom or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I feel bad you have to go through all the kids without a...
That's okay. I have to actually take them to see him for the first time since we left this week, and I'm kind of like really upset about it. It's gonna be a hard week for me.
Oh, so you don't want to see him?
No, no, not at all.
Yeah, I know, but you just have to do it for your kids, you know?
Well, I have to just take them to him for supervised days over Thanksgiving. So he will
So are you
stay
gonna
with
do this for
them.
Thanksgiving?
So I won't have to. And it's like the first time I've ever been on top. This person is jumping around like crazy. I can't get him. Come on. There he goes. Here's the other one, though. God dang. Oh my gosh, they're getting Ah,
Wow.
trying to get him
Sweetheart.
off me a little bit. A
Yeah.
whole nother team come up.
But you tried.
Trying to get him to back up a little bit. But one turned into three.
Are you always on Fortnite, or are you just on Fortnite here and here?
Couple of nights. So, I mean, sometimes I just get on for a little bit before I go to bed, like after my kids go to bed, just to kind of chill out and get sleepy. But I'm not on like all the time or nothing. But they play too, so we're on.
Are they all boys or they're not all boys?
No, they're girls.
Okay.
They're both girls, but they play
Wait,
Fortnite.
all of them are all girls?
Yeah, my daughter, she was trying to finish up her bonus rewards tonight, but she, I think, is one level off, so she's going to do it tomorrow.
Uh,
Let's try to see if there's anyone on. I don't know if... Oh, it's a kid. I don't usually play with young kids after my kids go to bed, so...
do they ever get on Fortnite too, or they don't get on play games?
My kids, no, they play Fortnite, and they play a couple different games. I mean, it's just late. They're in bed. They were playing earlier, though.
What, on your account, or do they have their accounts?
No, they each have their own account. And sometimes we play all together.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, and they play with their friends, and they'll play with
Do you
me.
watch Naruto?
A lot of times they just request me, like, even after my kids go to bed, but I won't play games with their
No.
friends after they're in bed. I don't do that, so... That's why I just do field matches
Yeah.
after they're in bed.
Do you have a Nintendo?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha, because I have a Nintendo too. I'm using a PlayStation. Yeah, my
Why?
bad. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying that I have two games actually. Like I have two.
yeah. My oldest, she has an Xbox account and a Switch account, but she hasn't been able to play her Xbox account for several months now. So we all play on Switch.
Yeah. Actually, I have like three, but
Yeah, we do too. They
I
have.
have I have a PlayStation 5, a Xbox 360 that I might just give away, might sell it, and I have a Nintendo.
Nice. Yeah, we all have Switches. So. Let's see. 50 shafts. That's an easy one.
Like, where do you want to land?
A shifty shafts. There's a quest there, so it should be pretty easy. It's just a daily. Nice shooting already. Fucking, I'm out of bullets. I'm completely out of bullets.
Wow, you are.
Yeah, I literally had nothing, and they're shooting at me, but I have no bullets. I mean, they suck, but I don't have any ammo. Oh my god. I haven't found nothing. One gun, no bullets. Well, I'm not gonna get any help. They're marking stuff. There's people really close to me, but I still don't have any bullets.
Yeah. I mean, I have bullets, but it's just.
I just found a different gun with 30 in it, so that'll work for now.
Do you know, like, using on the PS5, it's just so better for using a Nintendo. Like, for using Nintendo, I can't, like, I can't control it.
Yeah,
It's,
it
like,
took me
hard
a
to
really
use.
long time to learn it, because I do handheld. I don't even connect it to a TV or nothing, so it took us a long time to kind of get it.
I'm a PlayStation, like, person. Like, I don't like. I mean, I
I've
do
never
like
played it on PlayStation.
Nintendos. It's just like I just don't really care about it, really.
Yeah, I've never played on a PlayStation.
My very first time playing PlayStations when I really do like PlayStation because it's just it's hard to explain. It's just I just like it because it's
Yeah,
just like you can watch a whole bunch of stuff. You can play different other games. Because I know on Nintendo you could play Mario and stuff.
yeah. I used to. I used to play all those games, but I don't. I don't.
Do you know Nintendo doesn't have Netflix?
No. I thought they did, but I don't know.
On
Yeah.
PlayStation, they have Disney Plus and Netflix, HBO, Yahoo, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, see, I put like Hulu and some other stuff on my Switch, but
Yeah, they have Hulu on there, but they don't have like other things. Because on PlayStation, they have a whole bunch of stuff. But you gotta pay for it every month for it, though. To have
for
Disney
what?
Plus and Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I paid for all that for a long time. My Disney is tied into my Hulu though, so I don't have to pay for it.
Like Fortnite is only like the freest game. Like that's the only game that is free.
I don't know. But that's how they get you there, because they want you to buy all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We used to spend all kinds of money. Not anymore, because we all quit playing for a long time. Like even my girls quit playing for a while, but we've been playing again now, so. She was just afraid she wasn't going to get her battle pass done because there's an update tonight, and she was worried that it was going to change, but I told her
What?
nothing
There's an update tonight?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, I don't know either. Cause sometimes I just don't like this Fortnite season because I really like the other Fortnite seasons when they
Yeah,
had
I
that we
didn't
could
really
drive the
like this one
cars. Yeah.
with the OG. We didn't really.
We went back in time, like, this Fortnite, we went back in time, like, all the way to the beginning when this game first came out.
Yeah, that's what I read.
And then we're gonna start all over again, like the whole storyline.
Is that what they're doing? Is that why they did this season? To kind of
Yeah,
break it
it's a
up?
part of a storyline, like, we're in a storyline right now.
See, I missed it because I was following for a little while, and then it's like it completely changed, and then I lost it again.
Soon as the day when I first started playing this, I was like, I don't like this. I was like, we can't drive cars anymore. We can't do anything anymore. I was like, this is really bad. I don't like it.
Oh, red's down. I can't get up the mountain though.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm trying to get up there, but I think
like Fortnite used to
I
had a
love
whole
Will.
bunch of stuff, so I don't know.
I still hear shooting. I don't want to go up there and die.
I kind of feel bad for you, like you're a single mom, you know, you have to go through a lot of stuff.
I miss Will
It's just
right
hard.
now.
Yeah, I know.
It is, but it's okay. Burp. Am I shooting?
What part of, like, I don't want to get in, you know, I don't want to ask you personal stuff. I just want to know, like, what part of South Carolina you live in?
The beach.
Oh, the beach. Oh, okay.
The beach.
That's a nice name, Ashley. That's a nice name.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I saw people, I thought, but maybe not.
So you have all girls, like, no boys? So you're gonna see your ex-husband, I think, for Thanksgiving, you said?
I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'll see him on Thanksgiving. I know I have to see him Wednesday, because I have to take, like, we're meeting at a mutual, like, a decided location where they're gonna stay at, and he has to, like, he's not allowed to have them by himself right now. So he's not allowed to drive them around or them stay overnight with him or anything by himself. So he's driving from West Virginia to a mutual friend's house. And I'm driving to the same place, and then I have to like take them to him.
Wow.
And then he'll have them with a supervisor for a few days. So I don't like. I have to go stay somewhere else. But I'll still be like 4 or 5 hours away from where I'm living. So.
Yeah, I feel bad for you. Like you're going through a lot of stuff in real life because you have kids. You're a single mom. You know, you have to do stuff, and I understand how you feel, but you do what you have to do. You know, that's the way of life.
Just keep on keeping on. 'Cause I do it for my girls, you know, like, I have to protect them, and so it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. You don't want your girls to get hurt. You just want protect. You have to protect your own daughters. You know.
And
You have to be there for them. You know.
where, shots, but I don't see where they're
So
coming
is he
from.
allowed to be with them, or is he not allowed?
Right now it's just these couple of days, like, matter of fact, like, we just had court, like, last week. I had to fly in,
Oh, so you guys have been going through a tough relationship.
no, they ordered that, you know, they stay with me right now, and they can
So
stay
there's something
here.
going on between you and him, I guess.
No, not necessarily. It's just they're investigating some things that,
Oh, he did.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he did bad things, right?
Not very good things.
Yeah.
Oh, there's shots somewhere. Oh, they got them.
Like, what kind of stuff did he do, or you don't want to say it?
Yeah, it was just bad stuff. So, it's just not a very, and he denies it, of course, but I have proof, so. It is what it
Wow.
is. Oh, I can't see. Hang on.
Do you go to church at all?
I do, yes.
Oh, well, because I go to church and stuff, and you can, like, pray and just, like,
Oh, trust me. We have been. I cried all through service last night because, like, we haven't missed since we've moved here. Me and my kids, like, they don't even like to miss them. Like, that's the first thing they ask because they have to go to their friend's house with their dad for, you know, a couple of days this week. And the first thing they asked was, could they still go to church, like, with them, you know, because they don't like missing church. So, um, but no, my pastors know what's going on and everything, and they just,
did you tell them what's going through your life, like what you've been
yeah,
going through?
they know what's going on, and of course they
They can
prayed
pray
for
for
me, like
you,
when
you
I
know.
left for court, because like I had to fly out and all that, and come back, and then we have to do all this week, and like they know all of that stuff.
Yeah, life can be really tough to handle.
Oh yeah, but they actually did like a whole like prayer line at church Sunday, and so
Yeah, I mean,
they,
like 2, 3 weeks ago, I just got like baptized and stuff. Now I'm like Christian stuff, and
that's
and
awesome.
I'm kind of happy that I'm Christian now. You know,
Oh
I
yeah,
belong to God now, and
absolutely. My girls, they haven't got baptized yet because they're still pretty young, but um, they like like I homeschool too, and so like my oldest, she has a Bible class that we do, and they love going to their.
This is
They
what
do
the
It's
church
Life at
told me a
church
lot.
and stuff.
This
Hmm.
is what they told me. They said you cannot let the devil come after you because
Exactly.
if you do, you can't
He
control it.
tries pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And I'm trying not to let the devil come after me. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
it's
let that
hard.
happen.
It's hard.
Yeah. Because the devil can come after you any time of the day.
Yep. They can. I've learned that in
Yeah.
all forms. Come on, die, dude. There we go.
And it's if you never listen to music and stuff, sometimes there's artists worships the devil on their music.
Oh, I know. And that's a lot of things that I've been like. Whoa! I didn't even realize there wasn't that many left.
Yeah, I think we just won because I killed the last person.
I didn't even know we were that close to the end. Good game. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
Okay, well, I was
crazy.
thinking. Oh, well, we have to go lobby.
Like, did you never heard of Bad Bunny before?
Do what?
Did you never heard of Bad Bunny before?
I've don't know any songs or anything.
Yeah, they told me like Bad Bunny's songs are not that good, or you shouldn't be listening to Bad Bunny, he's not good. Also telling me there's a lot of artists like worships the devil in their music and their
Yep.
lyrics. Like they told me what songs to listen to. They said listen to Christian related with gospel music, and I was like, okay, so ever since I started listening to that, I've been listening to it every single day now.
Well, and everything shifts, like your mood, your energy, like everything just, your perspectives on things, everything shifts.
Yeah.
And I noticed that because, when I had left, like my situation, like I was listening to things
Yeah, it depends what
like
your
about
attitude, the
divorce
things
and
that what you
breakups
say.
and all this stuff, and it's like I don't want to hold that hate in my heart, and I don't want to hold resentment or fear anymore, and I don't want to hold anger, and so it's like I really looked at what I was listening to, and it's like even if the song is talking about it, even if it's like if I don't really feel that way, I felt like it was still kind of subconsciously making me feel that way. And that's not the way I want to live. Like, obviously, I know I have to let those things go, and I know he did wrong, and I know, all these things, but
You
I
have
have to
to
forgive
learn
him, and
to
I have to
forgive
move
somebody.
on, and I have to show grace, even though, yes, he did wrong. No, I don't have to have him in my life. But at the end of the day, he's still my kid's dad, and I have to figure something out with that balance. And matter of
It
fact, I got a
doesn't
real good card
matter
with
that
my
he
kid.
did something in life. Yes, you could be mad at him, yeah. But in the Bible, if you don't forgive him, that
Well,
means
I know,
that
and
you
that's what I've
don't.
said from day one. I'm like, I don't, like, I have to forgive you, but I don't have to forget it because I'm not going to allow those things back in my life.
Yeah, yes, of
And,
course you won't, but
so it's just, it's been hard, but, matter of fact, like, I kind of got in an argument with my parents even this week because, they're still in the anger and they're still in that hate and all these things, which I get. It's understandable. Like what he did was really bad, but it's like at the end of the day, until the court tells me that like it's permanent and it's not just temporary that I get 100%, then I have to work these things out or the court's going to make me go back. And that's what we don't want. So it's just been a struggle because like I'm trying to walk in my faith and just give it to God and trust and
Yeah.
and just kind of walk through it and just pray
Because
that I'm
God
doing the
will
right
lead
thing.
you. He will help you. If you're going through a lot of
And I
struggle,
know that.
He
Like I
hears you what
begged
you're
for a
going
way
through.
out and like I begged for a way out, a safe way for me and my girls to get out of that situation and out of that house. And one day we came home and the doors were locked and the doors the handles were changed, the locks were changed, and I they wouldn't give me a key. And I said, you know what? Okay. And I packed my things and we left. And you know, even though initially, yeah, that hurt me, yeah, that it was a big disruption. I had to go to a hotel for several days, and then I drove a long way away from home and left with my kids. But it still gave us what I was praying for. And it took me a little bit of time to realize that of it still gave us a safe way out. It gave us a legal way to leave. And now I'm just praying of okay, we got out of that situation. It brought us here to a new place, a new town, new beginnings essentially. And so now my prayer is just like that we get to keep that and that we don't have to go back. And I firmly believe that he wouldn't have brought us here and given us all the positive things and all the positive changes that we've had if he was going to take it away and make us go back. Like I'm a firm believer that he would not do that. And we have a church family that we have not, we've been every week and we've grown those relationships. And my kids have friends on the street and they play several times a week. And you know, like they're happy now and they
Yeah.
weren't before. And it's just a lot of moving parts. And it's,
Yeah, I have
you
been
know,
going through a lot too because I used to live in Tampa and stuff.
hmm
I had a bad thing going on over there. Like I had a lot of
yeah,
bad
like a bad
things going
area.
on. I used to had bad memories, bad things really, really happen over
Yeah.
there. But when I moved over away, my life this whole changed everything. Everything changed. When I
That's
went to this
good.
church, I learned a lot of new things. Like my whole life just
No, I've heard a
changed
lot of
away.
big things about things happening down and um, like big revivals and things and big movements happening down there in Florida. Like my pastors were even talking about there's a lot of big churches down there right now that are just doing a lot of big things. Um, so I mean, that's good though. It's good that you're
Yeah, like
like things are
everything
going
changed.
better.
Like as soon as I went to this church, everything changed. I'm learning a lot of new things like I did not even know before. Like they're telling me that like you gotta be careful what you listen to out there
Yep.
because there's a lot of
There's a
things.
lot of hidden message, and even the things that you watch and dealing with what I've been dealing with their dad and things that I was told that happened and things that I was kind of like things that I'm dealing with, like it's really made me more aware of like even cartoons and things that are geared for kids are
Yeah,
not
they
really
don't even
kid
believe in
friendly.
Halloween. The
Like
church that
you
I go
have
to,
to
they don't
really
believe in Halloween.
I mean, we don't believe in Halloween per se. Like, we don't study it. They don't know the history behind it or nothing. But, like, I still let them dress up for fun just to get candy. But we don't, like, celebrate it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't, like,
Yeah, the
study
church
it
that
or
I go
learn about
to,
it or anything like
they don't
that.
celebrate Halloween. For what they do for Halloween, they worship and they pray and they stay in their houses and worship to God, but they don't.
Yeah.
They think that that's Satan, that like that's like
Yeah,
witchcraft. They don't
and I
believe
do
that.
see where that's coming from. Like when you're looking at the creepy stuff and the gory stuff and the stuff that's of of the devil, like demons and all those things like that. But like my little girl dressed up as Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's just it's not necessarily like they just went around to get candy. Like we didn't go like official trick or treating. Like we went to some churches and their trunk or treats and fall festivals. We didn't go like door to door except for just our neighbors. Like we didn't do any of that. We just went to like we took them to the mall one night and I took them to a couple different churches trunk or treats. And even at the trunk or treat, they gave them little kids Bibles and they gave them kids, coloring pages and um, of course candy too, but they still gave them things with scripture and they still gave them things to where they were still teaching, the Bible and still
yeah,
teaching lessons. So it's not like, we don't celebrate in the typical way, like, but we're, because, there's always that line, I guess, of
yeah.
what's of the devil and what's not.
The pastor told me that there's a lot of people out there in the world that they don't know what God really is. Like they don't know.
Right. And that's true.
Yeah,
The world is a very ungodly place. And
they said that it's
unfortunately, we
either
learn things, and, there's a lot of things that even may seem good that are masked. And I've had to learn that even the hard way. Like, I was married to this guy for almost 13 years, and I'd been with him for 13 years. And um, apparently, there were secrets that were kept for like 3 years. And so it put me in a really bad space of, how can I be going through this divorce and doing all these things in court, but then I'm still sitting in church doing one of the things that's kind of like, you know, frowned upon. And it put me in a really bad space there for a while. Like I've been struggling with it because I don't know how old you are, but there's a thing called church versus state, and that's why, because there are things that are necessarily not legal or even illegal that you would get in trouble for, but then the Bible still frowns upon. Like I don't know. There's a line, and it's a hard divide. Um, so I've really struggled with it because of course they still pray over my marriage and things, and there is no marriage. Like it's over, like, and we don't really talk, and we definitely don't see each other. We live a long way away from each other now, and
yeah,
but and then there's the custody battle, and it's just it's just a lot of things going on, and so it just it conflicts me a lot. um
yeah. There's one thing that the pastor told me. He said, "Is either you step out, be out in the world, or be in the Christian gospel world. If you
right,
play with God, He's just not gonna give you attention, He's not gonna help you with life. He's not gonna do anything. So it's either you step out or you step in the Christian world. Because there's a lot of people that are fake
right.
Christians and they go out and
Oh
say,
yeah, there are a
they
lot of
go out to
people like that.
parties, they.
Yeah, no, it's either you have to, yeah, I mean, because my pastors talk about that too. Like, yeah, that's great. You're at church on Sunday mornings, but where are you at the bar all night Saturday night? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it doesn't mean you're not a Christian, but it's just like you're not living in the light. You're still on that line of, you might be in church, which Jesus loves that. However, you were still at the bar last night and you were still doing other things and you're still living, on the other side. And, you have to find that balance and you have to, it's like I give up a lot of things and it's just not the life that I want to live. I want to live a happy life with my kids, and, they love church and they love our church family and they love So we, like I said, we've shifted a lot of the music that we listen
Yeah.
to.
I told the
Even
pastor
like we don't
that
listen to like bad stuff like we used to, kind of, and I don't
I
know.
told the
Just
pastor when I go out anywhere I've been seeing, I told him that I see a lot of people doing, drinking, doing drugs, or doing a lot of things. And he said that all you gotta do is just pray for them,
yeah, you gotta pray for them.
and there's nothing that you can do. You just gotta just pray for them, wish them the best, you know. Maybe
Well, and
one
that's how I
day they'll
am
be
with their
right with God.
dad. Like, even though he did wrong, and even though, we're in the middle of this divorce and all this stuff, like, every day I go in there, like, every day, like, I still pray for him, and I wish for him to change his heart and for him to change his ways, and
Me, yes, you
for
can
God to
change
even
your life
change my
around.
heart, even to change my heart about how I feel about things and how I'm looking at things, and to make sure that I'm looking at things in a pure way and not in like a, I don't know how to explain it, like, out of fear or anger or hate, or just to be, a certain type of, like, to be ugly, I guess,
Yeah,
to look at situations as they really are, and not with the anxiety or fear or hate or whatever, because that really alters your perspective on things. And so, but when you're looking at it in a godly way, and you're looking at it from a bigger perspective and not just how you feel, it really shifts how things really happen, like, versus what really happened and what you feel just happened, I guess, if that makes sense. And so, like, I don't know, I pray about it daily, um,
yeah,
that we just hope the right things happen, and
yeah.
that
The pastor
we're gonna
told
keep
me
going to
that you don't
church and
want
keep
to.
praying about it, and
Yeah,
keep on going.
the pastor told me you don't want to go to hell. And I said,
Mm-mm.
why? He said, because hell is a different thing that you don't want to see. He
Oh
said
no, it's
there
not
was
what
a
the world
person
makes
in
it.
church. He was doing bad things, and he told me he did suicide. He killed himself, and I was like, wow. And because he was going through a lot of things, like I don't even know who he was, but they told me the story about him. He
Mm-hmm.
did suicide, and he went to hell because he had a battle with something that he was going through, and God gave him a second chance, and he came back. And I was like, whoa, he came back, and now he's having a happy life now. I was like, wow, God gave him a second chance to him to come back because
Mm-hmm.
he I was like, I said to the pastor that if he did suicide, then why he gave God something special that he did. And he went to church on Sunday, and I met him for the first time, and he told me everything
And that's
what
awesome,
hell
though.
was look like. He told me hell was with fire, volcanoes. He said it's not a joke. He said hell is real. He says you will burn to death, and he told me it's not fun.
Yeah, that's the truth of. I mean, it's a good testimony, like, I had someone that also tried to commit, and like that like, I just know him, um, but he tried to pull the trigger with a gun to his head, and it didn't fire. And he just thanked God that it didn't fire, that whatever happened, for whatever reason, it did not go off. Um, and then he changed his life. And he let all the anxiety go, and he let all the fear go, and he let all the other things go. And, now he's got 4 kids and a wife and all these things. And he's an advocate for mental health, for other people.
Yeah, I
That's
just
actually
couldn't
how I found
believe
him.
what he told me. And I said, so you went to hell? And he was like, yes, I have. And he was like, it's not a good place to be in. He said, if I were you, he says, do the right thing and don't do bad things in nature and life. Just focus and that what God wants you to do. And
Yeah.
just follow your journey, just follow. Don't pay attention to anybody else. He says, be yourself and follow God.
Yep.
And read the Bible and
Yep.
you can go to heaven. And he said, don't listen to people what they tell you to do. Because he said, I used to be a bad person. And he told me I used to do drugs. I used to do a lot of things that you don't want to know. And he says, trust me, there's a lot of things in life that you will battle in life. And I was like, wow.
Yep. There is. There's a lot of dark
He says,
things
you're
out
still
there.
young. But he said, you will battle something.
Oh yeah. Some battles are hard, and you just have to do your best. I'm gonna play this game like 1 or 2 rounds, and then I'm gonna go to bed. If
Okay.
you don't have to play it, but I just wanted to level up. I just noticed I was really close to leveling. In this
Yeah.
game, I level up really fast. I'm just trying to get to 50, but not obviously not tonight. But I can get to like 45. I can get to 50 in the next couple of days. But I mean, but that's awesome though, man. Like, congrats on your baptism and stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'd
Our
rather be
church does
Christian and
baptisms
be with
in
church.
the ocean. Like they have it right now because it's getting colder. But my daughter, we were just talking about it Sunday about her getting baptized and how she would like, because I've been baptized before, but like I would want to get re-baptized like with her and my other daughter in the ocean. Like I think that would just be awesome. And because like one of our favorite songs is Oceans, and Where My Feet May Fail, like, and I don't know if you know the song, but just it talks about the
Yeah.
ocean, but we're not fearful of all the things that could get us in the ocean, or even though we know how to swim, because we have God and He's bigger than the you know what I mean, than the ocean. And so when we listen to that song of Where My Feet May Fail, help me trust, and help my faith grow stronger, and help you know even in the waters. And that's just that's kind of what it's about. And so
Yeah.
we thought that would be really fun, with that lesson and with and all that. So when they do it again, we're gonna do it.
Like my church is different. What they do, they when my church worships and like they fall on the ground and stuff. Like they shake, like they fall on the ground and stuff. Like, do you know
Well,
what
some
that
of
really
that
is?
is. Well, some of that, like I've seen it. Like I grew up in some different churches. Like, what denomination is Pentecostal?
Well, my church is like a English church and Spanish church.
Okay.
So it's like some of them
Like
are they're
mine
all Puerto
now is
Ricans though.
considered. Well, mine now is considered non-denominational. But like when I was younger, I've been to all kinds of different churches. I've seen a lot of what I would say crazy things. Like, because there was a lot of unbelief and a lot of years of like I wasn't sure if it was just if it was real or if it was just like a bunch of crazy people. You know what I mean? Like I used to have that mentality when I was younger, and
Yeah.
it's it's a lot to take in sometimes, but my church now, like it doesn't get too doesn't get too wild, I guess you could say. Like, it's pretty. I mean, we definitely have moments and stuff, like, of course, but uh, it's not like all
Like a couple days
it's
ago,
not things like I've seen in the
I
past.
couldn't believe this happened to me. Like I was raising my hand up and I was worshiping and I went down on the church ground floor. Like I laid down on the ground and I was crying really hard and I put my hands on top of the cross and I was like shaking and crying and they told me that I accepted
Like the whole time.
the Jesus, as hard as they said I accepted something, and they said that's kind of good that I did that. I felt it, and I told them how, because the songs that they're singing made me felt it.
I mean, sometimes it definitely, definitely happens. I wish somebody would find this person. I don't know if you've ever played this, but there's 4 XP buttons that you can push. And so I just play it to hit the XP buttons. I don't really play it to shoot people. But I've already hit them all this round, so I have to wait
And
till
you
the
know
next
what's
round.
the part is, people go to church, they always ask, oh, what time is it? I have to go. I have to go. They say that is, you just don't want to hear God's word. You don't want to hear the word of God. And they say that you're pushing God away. When you go to church, they ask you, oh, what we talked about, and you say, oh, I don't know because I don't remember. And you come in church and you act different, you say, what time is it, They said that you're
Like,
just
I've
trying to
learned
push it
so
away.
much in the last couple weeks, like, and the thing is like, it resonates with me so much because of the things that I'm going through right now, and even when I got on the plane last week, like, I just kept some of the Bible verses so close to my heart, and just, I read them over and over, and I listened to that song over and over, just to essentially beg for, the right thing to happen, and for, I mean, really it's for me, to be able to get my girls, and to keep them
Yeah.
protected, and to keep them safe, and to
The
keep,
pastor told me that
like,
there was a guy that he was a drug addict, and he said to the pastor, oh, I don't believe it, God's fake, he don't do anything for us. And the pastor
that's so
prayed for
far
him and
from the
said,
truth.
you need God, I can help you, have life. And he was like, look at you, you're home, he's homeless, he lives in the street. And one day he
Because
went to
sometimes they just
church.
lose their faith, they get on hard times, and they lose their faith, and I
Yeah,
get it. Like, we used to work with a group that basically fed the homeless, and they would keep bags with like snacks and toiletries and a couple dollars and some water, and then of course some scriptures, and like I would write little notes in them of basically like motivations and affirmations of like, no matter what, you're still loved and you're still breathing, and you can get through it, and you have to keep going. And we would, they would give them that, and then they would go feed the homeless like every week or every month or something. They would set up
yeah.
like food tents and
Because where
stuff and
I live,
serve.
there's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah.
And we see them all the time out in the streets. They're holding signs saying, please help me,
I
I
want that
need
to be one of
money,
my missions. Like, I always pray for them because a lot of times, like, I don't have money, and especially with the situation I'm in right now, like, I need every little bit. And so like, that's one of my prayers is one day, like, I'm going to be abundant and I'm going to have what I need, and for me and my girls, to where I'm going to be able to to go out and do that again and help people and be able to give back again.
Yeah. Like I told the pastor maybe one day I could be a pastor, and he told me there's a lot of things that you have to learn to be a pastor. He says there's a lot of things.
You put your mind to, though, man.
Yeah. But he says that maybe one day in the future you will be if you, like what you said, you gotta put your mind to it, but he said that you can do it. But he said the only person you have to ask is God.
Yeah. And
I said, wow.
My biggest thing is like for his will to be done and whatever he wants and whatever he asks for, or whatever he, I just always ask this more so not what I want, but what he sees fit and what he wants.
And they told me one thing: you cannot lie to God. You cannot lie to nobody. You can lie to your pastors. You can lie to your parents, but you cannot lie to God, because God knows when you're lying, because He sees everything that you're doing.
Though. Like, you shouldn't lie to anyone, but I mean, people still do.
Yeah, they told me that you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to God.
No. That's the truth.
And they told me that God decides where you will go, like to heaven or hell. He will decide. And they told me... What you said?
To judge people, it's not my place to... like, I don't make those decisions, so it's like... I don't get so caught up in what people do to me, because it's like they have to live with that. So it's just like, I try not to get upset or worked up about it, or... Just, things have been hard, because, like, I have been in conflict between kind of what I'm going through and kind of what I'm dealing with. But also, with going to church and reading my Bible and praying and all this stuff, it's just like sometimes it just doesn't align, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Pastor said that you can lie to everybody else who you know, but you can't just lie to God, because they said that if you lie to God, God will think... Because they told me that God can see everything that you're doing. And the things that you do, it's going to affect you for the rest of your life. God will make your life bad even more if you make Him. So I asked them, like, I don't understand. So if you don't listen to God, what could happen? They said that you will get bad things starts happening to you if you don't listen to Him. God will try to help you and lead you, but if you don't help yourself and be with God, with straight with God, God's gonna make your life even more bad. Because you're not paying attention to His word. You're ignoring Him.
Yeah, you can't ignore the signs and the doors that open. And yeah, I struggled with that at first too, because it was just like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? What in the world? But it's a scripture that actually I've remembered from a service right after I moved here. It was in Genesis, and it was the enemy set out to destroy me. And basically the context is basically everything the enemy is doing to try to harm you, and to try to destroy you, and try to tear you down, and intended harm on your life. But God intended all harm to be good. And so I had to really let that sink in. Yeah, I was kicked out of my house. A house that I spent 3 years building with my husband and his dad and my disabled brother-in-law and my kids, and they changed a lot, and they refused to let me in. and I had nowhere else to go with my kids. So immediately look where I ended up. And, thank God my parents, they're having a son right now, and we're here, but they're happy, and they're safe, and they're growing, and they're, like I said, we go to church, and
Yeah.
friends,
God
and
will
have
listen to you if
and, it was for the better, and, like, we're doing so much, and it's hard still, granted, like, don't get me wrong, we're still in the middle of it, it's not over, but it's so much better than it was, and even though in that moment it seemed like, oh my God, the world has ended,
yeah. Right now you're just going
but
through a hard battle right now, and you just
I'm
gotta
just in the
fight the
middle of it.
battle. Like it's like the battle's never
Somebody steals me
ending,
finally.
you know?
I was the last prop hiding, by the way. And they
Yeah.
just found me because they gas bombed the room. I had a great
And
spot.
the pastor said to me, look at like the world's going through. There's a lot of
Yeah.
people,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of dangerous people. He said there's people getting killed, people dying. There's people going to school with guns. He told me there's a lot of people don't have really love. They don't know what really love is. They told me there's things that in their life what they could be going through. But he says that's the only thing that you can do is just pray for them. Yes, they're going through a lot of things, but he said that you're not in their lives. He said that you're in your life. You can do just pray for them, but you can't help them.
You can't put their way in it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't put yourself in it.
But I say, well, they could be going to. He says, yes, they could go to jail. Yes, they could go to prison. But they did it to themselves because they're not thinking right. Like they probably lost things in life. They're probably not getting attention by something. This it could be anything. They
Well, and
said
that's
you have to
something that I
focus
had
on
to
your
really
own
put
life.
myself in of, like with the guy that I married, because like I know that I would never be able to mend that. But in that kind of where I have a struggle with this because, like, obviously it's wrong because it's divorce, but it's like he did something that I just know that I would never be able to, get past, and that I can't ever trust to be acceptable. And so it's one of those things of I'm just like, I don't know.
I mean, yes, he did something, but you have to learn to forgive the person. I mean, yes, you will
Well, I
never
forgive
forget what
him.
he did.
It's not about not forgiving him. I forgive him. It's just I'm not gonna put myself back in that situation. I'm not gonna put my kids in that situation. I'm not going to live it. Like we had to
Yeah.
walk away from it. And
You start a new life, start a
yeah,
new
and that's what
journey.
we've done. Yeah, that's exactly what we've done.
But the church
So
told me
thankful.
you can't run away from your problems that you have because
No,
it's gonna
and
come
that's
right
not what
back
it
to you.
was. It was more or less like it was an abusive situation. Like it
Yeah.
was one of those like we were running away because something had happened and things were happening, and it wasn't like we just left to go find something new. Like it wasn't like we tried to stay and make it work, and I tried to do the right thing, and he told me that I was not his responsibility and I wasn't his problem anymore. And I mean, I'm his wife, like I was in his life since we were teenagers. And I just said, okay, that's fine. Sorry you feel that way. Like I accept my faults, I accept my wrongs. I apologize for them. I do my best to correct it and, stop a lot of the things that I was doing, and I changed, who I was and what I was doing, and my life has been so much better for that. And I just call it broken and blessed.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, I call it like it's hard and we're in the middle of it, but I gotta keep trusting. that the right person or the right things and the right path will come. And if that means he changes his ways and things, maybe later on down the road after healing and grace, then so be it. But
Yeah.
if not, then I have to.
You just gotta let. Sometimes you just gotta let things go. Sometimes, but it will come back to you if things change. If things change and.
It'll come back tenfold.
But it's gonna take a very long time to. It's not gonna take. It's not gonna take like 3 or 4 months. It's gonna take maybe years and years and years to. You're gonna have this battle for a long time. It's yeah.
At the end of the day, we want to. Nothing in this world is ever. My goal in all of this wasn't to hurt him, it wasn't to stab him, it wasn't to get back at him. I don't wish for him to go to jail. I don't wish for bad things to happen to him. It's just, I have to put myself in a place of this wasn't about him. This was about protecting the what ifs and protecting my kids and protecting myself. And
I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to church, this guy was crying his head off because he lost his girlfriend, his mom, his dad, everybody. Like, they passed away. And he cried to the pastor and he was like, please help me, I lost everything in my life, I need help. And the pastor told him that you just got to let them go. You cannot. If the person died, you can't.
You just have to let it go, or you're gonna turn into that ugly person.
Yeah.
And then when you turn into
and he told the pastor, I am mad at God. He says you cannot be mad at God. Right. He said if you're mad at him, don't take it on God. That's how way of life is. You cannot.
See, but that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to be mad. He wants you to have hate. He wants you to have anger. He wants you to bad mouth him, or you know what I mean? Like, he wants that. And I just have to put myself in a place of, you know what, I don't want that. I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to be that bad person, or a toxic person, or a mean person. And that's who I was turning into when I was around him, because of just the anger and disgust and just all the things, And so I finally said, you know what, it's affecting my kids, and we're not doing this anymore. Like, we're not doing this anymore. And it's just like, I wish you the best. I hope you change your life. I hope you get healing and, you get what you need out of your therapy and your whatever, but I can't do it anymore. I can't be there and take it anymore. And,
the pastor told me one of these days in the future in your life, one day you won't have your mom and dad and your family with you because they'll be gone and you'll be by yourself. And he said that you will have battles by yourself without them around you. And I was like, what is that? What are you trying to say? And they were like, one day in the future in your journey, in your life, you will go through a lot of things without them. Like, there's people out there who will do a lot of things to you.
Give it to the right people.
Yeah, and you can't go back to your family, say, oh, you can't. Once they're gone, once they're not alive no more, you can't. You're on your own. Like, you have to find yourself to get help. Like, you need to find a way. But they said the only person who will help you is God. And you have to let God help you.
That'll always be there and never turn your back on you.
Yeah.
Even when everyone else turns
They
their
said
back
yes,
and leaves
your family is still with you, but they can't help you. Because when they're gone, that's it. You have
Well, there's
to,
also come to a place you have to want to be helped. You have to want to live better too, because there's some people that can't help it. Like you have to.
yeah,
This person thinks I'm a hunter and I'm a prop running around as a person right now. I just do this to get the XP buttons. Do you know where the XP buttons are?
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I just play this game to get the XP buttons. I don't try to kill people. They just figured it out and just killed them. I just leveled there, so I'll probably quit after this round. Big day tomorrow. Homeschool. I have to work. And then come home and finish copying, and then we have to leave first thing Wednesday morning. So, a lot to do tomorrow. But it'll be okay. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Very good. I hit all my buttons, so
Yeah.
I just kind of chill. I don't really run around shooting at things. I push the button. Oh my god, I just kind of run around. Do your parents go with you, or do you just go by yourself?
Oh, I go to church with them.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna go to lobby
Okay.
before this round.
Yeah, I'm going to lobby.
Yeah, I only played a level. So. Well, if it'll load me in. I lost comms there for a minute because it was taking a while. Um, I'll just look at my battle pass right quick. I don't even like it. I only got it to match my kids.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but their dad bought it for them, so I was like, well, I guess I'll get it because it's something we used to do. We used to all get it, but I just didn't. I didn't care anymore.
Yeah, a lot of things that just going through a lot in life right now,
Yeah,
You're just
but
missing a
it's
lot of
okay.
things.
It'll be okay. So,
But
but it was good meeting you and talking with you, and
yeah.
if I don't catch you again before Thursday, have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
I don't know how often you play or anything, but um, I've been getting back into it. I try to play a couple almost every night, just until I get the battle pass done, because I know it's only like a week left. So I'm trying to level.
Well,
Just
I didn't know that there's gonna be an update.
it's just an update. I think they're just adding. I don't know what they're adding in,
Yeah, I
honestly,
don't know either.
but I figured it could be Thanksgiving stuff or Christmas stuff
Yeah, like
because I
it's
do
always
know they do
adding
that.
holiday stuff on here.
Yeah, so it could just be that. It could just be some kind of fall something or who knows.
Yeah, 'cause
Or just
Fortnite's
another
always
area
gotta
or
have
something.
holiday stuff on here.
Yeah, like we played at Christmas last year and the Fortnite Mayor's event and all that stuff. Like so they always do that stuff. So it's probably just that. Um,
Yeah.
I'll probably Google it though just to see. But it's definitely not the change in season. That doesn't happen until December 2nd because I did Google that. I Googled it last week because I didn't know how much time we had. Um, Excuse me, because my daughter was worried about it, so I looked it up for her. And but she's only got one more thing on the bonus to get, and then she's done.
Yeah.
Um, but me, I'm still on the regular one. I've got 5 more levels, so I'll probably be on tomorrow night if I get packed. If I get packed before work, when I come home from work, I'll probably play a little while, and then
Yeah.
um, I'll probably be on Wednesday or Thursday night, because from the sounds of it, I'll probably be by myself. I'll be by myself. Um, so, because where I'm gonna have to stay, because like he couldn't find anywhere to watch my dog, because I had to leave my dog there, and so he's bringing her, and so I'm gonna have to watch her while he has the kids. So I had to find somewhere that I could go with my dog while he's got the kids, and
Yeah.
um, well, so I'm gonna be at like my cousin's house, and they have to work some nights, and so they won't even be home. So I'll be there by myself. Um, so it's probably gonna be a rough couple of days. So I'll probably be on.
Yeah, I wish you the luck, you know. I wish you know,
So
you can fight
yeah,
what
I know
you're
I'll get
fighting
through it. It's
for.
just gonna be hard because I've never been away from them more than like 2 days ever, and this is gonna be like unless they let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner, which I don't know if they are going to. It's gonna be hard. So, but I'm sure I will see you again between now and then. So,
Yeah, sure. I'll see you again, whatever,
yeah.
when you
Well, you
come
have a
on
good night.
Fortnite. You too.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye bye.
Dear players, we welcome you to Octagame. You will all be participating in 6 challenges. The last player remaining will be crowned winner.
You will be playing green light, red light. You are allowed to move forward while it sings. Stop moving when it stops singing. If your movement is detected, you will be eliminated. Make it to the finish line before the timer runs out.
Hello? Are
Dear players, we welcome you to Octagame. You will all be participating in 6 challenges. The last player remaining will be crowned winner.
You will be playing green light, red light. You are allowed to move forward while it sings. Stop moving when it stops singing. If your movement is detected, you will be eliminated. Make it to the finish line before the timer runs out. Welcome to the staircase level. Make your way to the top before the timer runs out.
Can you hear me? Hello?